Welcome to the Game Corner. I'm your host, Alex B. Ortiz, here joined once again by my boy, Tim Fresh Hansen. Now for this week, we have a little review of a game that just recently came out, as well as a preview for another game. Let's get started. Facts. Alright, so first things first, we have our game Fortnite. Now, Fortnite is not your average game. Fortnite originally started off as a different base game, but actually recently became a 100-man, last man standing game. You gun for as much loot as possible in order to try to be the last man standing. And whether you're playing with teams, whether you're playing with a friend, or whether you're playing by yourself, this game is absolutely amazing. I love playing this, and I can tell you, like, the gameplay is actually really good. You can get to build forts and walls and everything else in order to make sure that you guys survive. Tim, what do you think about it?
Yeah, the gameplay is really smooth and it's really entertaining. Like you said, there's 100 people in the lobby that you play with. You have to survive through it. While with a storm coming your way, have to survive that. Hopefully you don't get caught in that. But having to find all the pieces like weapons, bandages, and like wooden stuff to build things and just keep you survival, it's really entertaining and it brings a different playing experience from regular games. And I enjoy it.
Yeah, I think quite possibly this is the best game to like feel like you've won. Winning is literally so addicting. I recently went on like a 3-winning streak that we lost, me and a couple of friends, and it felt so good to clutch a game, or it felt so good to like actually feel like you won something. Because you're going against 100 other people, it brings a lot of like different elements in. You get scared. There's a lot of things to fear. You always have to constantly watch your back. There's a bunch of things like getting materials that you have to constantly watch out for. And I think this game has like all of those put together into one game really well, and I hope to see what the future has in store for this game.
Alright, so the next game we're talking about is Call of Duty World War II. Now the excitement is back for the classic COD players as they're bringing it back to World War II. Like I said, the excitement's back. There's no more exosuits or anything like that, like futuristic. There's all throwback weapons and all that, and it's really fun. It looks like, anyways, I haven't played it yet, but the gameplay looks smooth. Multiplayer looks fun and exciting, especially with now you basically have to like force a kill instead of, jumping in the air. How do you feel about it?
I feel like this game has actually kind of caught my eye. I haven't recently like been into Call of Duties as much as I used to be, but recently it caught my eye, and that's one of the main things. I played a lot of the zombies mode recently when I played with a friend, and it was absolutely fun. It goes straight back into the bare bones fun that we had in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 zombies, and I love playing like zombies more than anything else in this game. Multiplayer was great. I didn't play too much of it because we were constantly on the zombie grind, and the maps are absolutely amazing. I've seen a couple of the glitches that people do on YouTube as well, and those just get more and more interesting as the games go on. I'm loving it. And that just seems like one of the best things that COD continues to improve on.
Yeah, definitely. They're when they throw it back to like World War II, and so that's where I feel like they thrive the most.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, despite missing the Halloween episode due to technical difficulties, my fault, fam. We're here back on the Game Corner, and we hope to give you guys as much insight as possible for the next games. Hope to see you next week.
Deuces, dog, and stay safe.